Ahoy there, Legion! Shadow Debt is live and well, and will likely be for some time yet. So PC Tenno, if you haven't dabbled or finished it up yet, worry not, we got you covered. Same to you, Console Squad. Feel free to watch this and get a leg up on the event before it arrives. In more immediate news for you, 18.3 has been in search for just about a week now, so it should be nearly at your doorstep. Got my fingers crossed for you. Alad's at it again. He's been hunted and helped so many times at this point, I don't even know what's going on. It seems like he's ticked off the Stalker, who himself has started a bit of a following of his own. For the first stage of the event, you're going to need to complete 4 quest missions. The first 2 are spy missions, since you can't get enough of those, and the third and fourth are mobile defense. The third one's a foggy earth mobile defense, which is great because I just love foggy earth tile sets oh so much. And the last one's more of a washed out matrix green looking corpus one. The Grenier have a new Bailiff clone you'll run into here with kamikaze sentinels you can mostly ignore, but the Corpus have a new datalist unit that folks hunting Gaia's Tragedy or the recently released Vulpine Mask will be happy to know can drop it. They spawn very frequently during these missions, and you're free to requeue them as long as the event's running. Sometimes you can even get a transmutation core upon completion if you're lucky. Congrats! Part 1 is done, but now Part 2 begins, and you're going to need to hunt down these new Acolyte units and defeat 10 of them. In order to do so, check the whatever that is icon on the start chart and give it a click. More often than not, they're going to be hiding, and they don't want to die, so I can't really fault them there. They can spawn randomly, and their exact location will appear here when someone finds them. They will stay at this spot for a short time, and then go back into hiding, so try to kill them when the killing's good. The game will even give you a heads up on which planet to look for if it starts to take a while. Once they're up for grabs, I opted to ignore any annoying mission type and focus on the short ones. So, survivals or dark sector defense? No thanks. But a capture mission? A capture mission will do nicely. Load up the current spot they're at, and you'll know you're in the right place when Alad pops up and says you can sense them. Would have been helpful a couple minutes ago, Alad. Much appreciated. Somewhere in the level, the Acolyte is hiding and must be smoked out. Enter every room you can. Sometimes they can even spawn on the first one, but other times you're going to need to be more methodical and check every branching corridor and dead end. Once in a while, you'll get a stinker who just refuses to come out and play. In that case, you'll be better off leaving and quickly requeuing instead of spending 10 minutes searching around for nothing. When you do spawn it, hopefully you have some supercharged gear or a party, because it's going to be a while. At least right now, you can't quite kill Acolytes, just tenderize them a bit, and they'll vanish away. In their place, you'll find one of the many new mods added with this event. Specific Acolytes drop specific mods, and there's some overlap, so you can opt to hunt them down to complete your collection, but almost every time you're going to get the same common drop, so farm responsibly. Quick recap. 2 spies, 2 mobile defense, farm the missions where the Acolytes have been spotted. That's the gist of it. As of time of recording, this is as far as the event has gone. According to DE, this will continue until each of the 5 or so Acolytes have been defeated. At that point, another stage will unlock where you'll have to defend Alad himself in a mission. There will be an even harder version of that for yet more rewards, but here's a breakdown so you can decide just how far down this rabbit hole you want to go. Completing the first 4 missions will grant you an Orokin catalyst and sigil. For 10 Acolytes, a reactor and a different type of sigil. The upcoming final mission will grant you a Volcar Wraith I will probably never use, but hey, put your faith in a Wraith, baby. And the final mission will give you the Acolyte Lacera skin. Not owning the Lacera myself, I don't know if this is going to be worth the effort, but due to rarity, I'll probably still give it a shot anyway. Also on this final mission will be the opportunity for clans to earn themselves a trophy. It's been quite a long while since this was the case, so if you'd like a nice decorative statue you can place in your dojo and totally puzzle folks who come into the game long after the event concludes, rally your fellow clanmates, queue up for the escalation, and grind away. Those who've taken part in the event, what are your thoughts so far? Enjoying yourself? Find any good mods or not even gonna bother? Some of them are quite good, some real game-changing stuff. I'm happy to report that during the editing of this episode, DE patched the drop rate of the event mods, so no longer will you have a 75% chance to get the same one over and over again. Instead, it's about a 35% chance, which opens up the drop chance on everything else, which is nice. They've even reset the Torment Acolyte because of how quickly he got killed off from people hunting him. So good on you for fixing and resetting that, DE. You done good today. As always, thank you for watching, and catch you next time, Legion. Take care.